Peace, love, health, and wealth, vibe tribe. I got some questions. What I don't know what's been going on, but these cards in a weekly reading for um money, finance, career, etc. Is clashing, right? So we start off with a 9 card. So we look at the number and the suit, right? And then we look at the symbols in the card. So off top we know 9 is wholeness, right? Is one before the exit, right? So it could be like the day before graduation or something, right? To give you a quick reference, like this is a person who reap the fruits of their labor and they're happy, they're content, and they're not quite ready to move on to start looking for another goal yet. This is a person who is enjoying what they have built, right? Then you slide over here to a person who is looking at the glass half empty, right? They worried about what they don't have in this instance, right? Next to that, you got the Fool reverse, right? And to me, reverse cards is not like an emergency. It's just a direct message, right? So typically the Fool or the Zero, right? The Zero is not nothing. It's the opposite. It's like it's everything. It's all encompassing. It's ground zero. Is kinetic energy and all of it mixed together. You know what I'm saying? It's infinity, right? Remember zero, if you think about the eight look like 2 zeros stacked on top of each other. You turn that sideways, you get infinity, right? Only way you get infinity is from the 0 point, right? So maybe you worried about failing at something. Maybe you had a bad idea, something that started off strong, something that you was passionate about, not something necessarily that you was doing for the money, right? Because it's giving me cups and a money reading. So I'm thinking that whatever you was attached to, it was for self-fulfillment. It wasn't for personal gain, right? And so, but the zero is saying is some recklessness somewhere, right? Because the Fool upside right means unlimited potential, right? So it's still unlimited potential, but it's saying like caution, because recklessness could cause this, or recklessness did cause this, right? So then boom. So this is the happily ever after card, right? I got my wife, I got my land, I got my home, I got my car, I got my dog, my kids in school, life is good, just got a new promotion. You know what I'm saying? But it's reversed. So what they're saying is that it may be okay. So I'm thinking that there's a possibility that your love life is going to get in the middle of your finances somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it might be an argument that could make you late for work, and you should have left, but you stayed to argue, and then you get a point, you get fired out right before Christmas. I don't know. Eight of Wands, to close it, that double zero, what I was saying, infinity, right? So one thing about matter, right? Malkuth, the physical world. One thing about matter, right? Not to get too deep in physics, but molecules, atoms, everything never stop moving. Even a wooden desk, everything never stops vibrating to the smallest particle, right? Is it's called, the word is oscillation, right? Everything oscillates. Everything. Everything. Everything has a pulse, an energy, a vibration to it, a frequency, right? Everything does. Everything does. And so when you take, maybe look at the fool card kind of like, or the zero on the fool, like, if you don't vibe with the infinite possibilities, then look at it like a stem cell that can be used anywhere, right? Infinite potential, right? It can be anything. This is the fool. The fool is like an 18-year-old just graduated high school with so much potential, no responsibilities holding them back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But reverse means that this fool who was, even though they was intelligent, confident, whatever, they was reckless and made a mistake. So in closing, I'm feeling, in order to get back on track in the financial career department, whatever, I feel like what you need to do is meditate on the 8 of Wands. The Wands is your passion, right? What fuels your fire? What makes you get up and go to work every day? What makes you go do Uber and Lyft on the side, right? What makes you deliver pizzas for Caesars? You know what I'm saying? Whatever your desire is, you need to get back entangled with it, right? Quantum entanglement. You need to get back in. And let me close this out. We can do 6. So these cards, they tell a story, but the story is it's just a long story. So to close it out, you got 2 positive or upright cards, right? So I'm feeling that, you thought you was high and mighty, and then boom, the storm came through, knocked over a few things. You was a little bit reckless with the spending. You actually the reason why you was reckless was because it was some confluence at home. So this infinite, or the movement, the action card of the tarot is saying passion, desire, and all the synonyms you can think of for motivation, creativity. This is saying to me, right, and I know this is not the classical meaning, but this is my feeling on what I'm getting on the energy of the reading, right? I know you can open up a tarot book and say, oh, this card means this, right? But in the story that the cards is telling me, right, what it's saying is that it was some confluence at the crib, right? You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to get back right, whatever you messed up, when it come down to the financial department, the queen, which is the nurturer, right? And this is the ultimate feminine card. This is the goddess card, right? This is Empress, big Empress energy, right? Shout out to big Empress energy. This big Empress, this little big Empress energy, right? She already a master of the kingdom, right? Or the queendom. Now she about to go ahead and run a patriot, a monarchy, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? She about to become an empress. So, this instant thing. What other card is this in? That's your homework for the night, y'all. Y'all know I always gotta leave y'all with some homework. But yeah, so to close this reading, man, I'm feeling like you didn't stick to the rule, which is when you at work, focus on work. When you at home, focus at home. When you at school, focus on school, etc. I feel like it was some reckless behavior where you probably got sucked into a petty argument or something like that. Boom. You probably got rolled up at work, suspended for 3 days or something. I don't know. Early Christmas vacation, non-paid. But in order to close the week right, you're going to have to tap into that nurturing spirit. And you're going to have to tap into that. This is why, you know why I'm here. I'm here so I won't get fired. All right, y'all. I never expected to do I never expected to do a 10-minute reading, but peace, love, health, and wealth. I'm out. And please excuse the dirty desk. I am not advertising anything.